the one with no.
Yeah, I know, it's a good one.
The Save Valley Anti-Poaching Unit has reported a wild dog carrying a wire snare around its neck. Rosemary and Jess are urgently called out to dart and remove the snare from the dog before the situation worsens.
You know, they've got the dog, so we're just keeping quiet and just waiting to see if they'll start showing first signs.
The dart in and the dog down. The team move in and take action. With the snare safely removed and no injury caused, the team take this opportunity to put a tracking collar on the dog.
So one of the main reasons for collaring these dogs, obviously so we can locate them, but also with these collars, they give information about where the packs are, so they take the GPS position. So if we find that the pack comes back with a whole lot of snares, you know, a couple of dogs missing, maybe a couple with injuries from snares or wires around their neck, we can use the information from these collars to go and either give these guys a heads up or go ourselves and have a look at the area, because it's very obvious when a pack member is caught in a snare, they stay there, they stick around. So we can use this collar information to help locate snare lines and poaching issues, and also to keep a track on packs that go out of protected areas and they're therefore very vulnerable. As soon as we know they're outside from the collar, then we can follow up on them and give a heads up to the communities and try and get some awareness going. So yeah, another important thing to do when you've got a dog down is take good photos of the left and right hand sides, because each dog is uniquely identifiable by their coat markings. And obviously it's better if you've got them in the bush, but you can't always get them, so we take the opportunity just to, I suppose, identify them through their coat markings when they're down.
The pack won't go too far, they'll stay nearby, and then this dog will hopefully wake up and go and start looking for them, and if they're a bit further off they'll start calling, and then they'll just reunite. The rest of the pack will come back and look for him. You know, often when we've done collarings, the pack will sometimes circle nearby, so they'll never go far off, and they'll come back and collect him. Yeah,
the only concern with them not meeting up with their pack is if they if you end up darting very late and the rest of the pack go off hunting. And we had an incident once with a snare removal, which was a desperate situation. It was a horrible snare with the wire tight around the neck but also through the jaw, so its head was pinned, like it was it couldn't do anything at all. It was horrific, and we ended up darting that dog quite late, and she was without her pack for 3 days. But then eventually they met up. So the pack will never abandon a member. They'll keep coming back. They'll always try and find them. So we had a very nervous 3 days, but in the end the dogs were reunited. And it actually made my week. But it did. Made my year. Okay, how are we doing for temperature? Can we do it again? No, that's not it. The tail to base of neck. 74. 1.7, 2.75 for the top.
The team collects important genetic samples before giving it the immobilization reversal drug. Although slightly woozy from the anaesthetic, the dog quickly finds its feet and disappears off into the woods to rejoin the awaiting pack nearby.